What's the hardest thing about being a content creator? In my opinion, it's not being able to switch off. You know, with a full-time job, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, you've got set hours, you're there, you do your job, you finish, and depending on the job you're in, you can kind of switch your brain off for the weekend. That's you done, you get that little reset. With content creation, it could not be any more different. It is constant, it is 24/7, and the fact that everything I personally do is through my phone, it does not stop. Now yes, I know there's ways you can kind of go around this. You could set up certain time limits, you could block certain apps, you can set up profiles that block certain notifications, but that still doesn't really help. The fact it's always there, it's always accessible. There's this constant FOMO going on where it feels like if I'm not creating content, looking up ideas, replying to comments, replying to DMs, drafting emails from a newsletter, all this sort of stuff, video scripts. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I chose to do this, I continue to do this. I've been doing this now for years actually, and I'm finally at a point where it's getting real recognition, traction. I'm being invited to opportunities. I'm getting plenty of emails about events and stuff I can go to. So it's really picked up, and I am so grateful I started doing this and I continue to do it. But just know that if you're going to get into this game of content creation, it is difficult to switch off. But I've said this in videos before, everything in life comes with a cost. When you start investing, you're going to have to face volatility and deal with ups and downs. You want to get healthier, you're going to have to stop eating shit and start exercising. You want to start creating content, becoming a content creator, realise you're not going to have as much time as what you had before. So I think it's important to remember that nothing worthwhile comes easy, and that is essentially just a fixed cost of life.